information, we have the corrupt Indian politicians who've been accused of stealing more than $14.5 billion in food that was specifically designated for the many starving poor in India. And these policies, Lord Monckton has come on and analyzed the data and shared it with us, are affecting over 1 billion people. There's 1 billion people on the edge of starvation.
The image of modern India that is being portrayed, by the filmmaking industry in Mumbai.
Whereas when rape is used as a means of domination by upper castes, by the army or the police, it's...
For the gang rape of a Swiss national, the woman and her husband were attacked on Friday night by a group of men on the outskirts of a village. She and her husband, as per the police version, were on a cycling trip from Mumbai to Agra and had camped there for the night. Meanwhile, another woman was allegedly gang raped by 3 men in a bus. The state accounts for the highest numbers of rape cases in India.
But when the police themselves go and burn down villages and gang rape women... The feudal India has a huge history and a legacy of disrespect and violence against women. I mean, any accounts of partition or what is done to Dalit women contains that. But now there's a sort of psychosis. First of all, the army and the police are using rape as a weapon against people in places like Chhattisgarh or Kashmir or Manipur and so on.
In Sonamukhi, like most villages of Bengal's Jungle Mahal region, most men have fled for fear of being branded Maoists and subsequent torture and arrests. Caught in the crossfire of the rebels and the government troops are these women left alone with their daily dose of fear. This 50-year-old woman from Sonamukhi village, 15 kilometers from Jhargram town, alleges she was raped by the joint forces on the 30th of June.
53 women gave statements to human rights investigators. The youngest was 13, the oldest 80. This woman was pregnant at the time of the incident. She says that 3 days after she was raped and beaten, her child was born with a broken arm.
Statistics indicate that a rape is reported in India every 20 minutes.
This news coming in from Jharkhand of 11 CRPF Jawans having been killed in an encounter with Maoists in Latehar. 14 CRPF Jawans have been injured.
After a journalist was shot dead, protesters took to the streets in the state capital Imphal on Sunday over the alleged molestation of a local actress.
Militants and Indian paramilitary forces are locked in a fierce battle in Srinagar, Kashmir. 5 paramilitary personnel and 2 militants were killed in the violence outside a public school on Wednesday.
A picture of desperation. These Bangladeshi Muslims at a refugee camp in West Bengal, far from home, driven out by the threat of ethnically motivated violence. It's the fear of more violent scenes like these in Uttar Pradesh on Saturday.